Guten Tag, ich bin Rick Bullermit, aka The Sustainable Dad, and today we're mostly filming the Porsche Macan.
In this review, we're going to show you the best bits of the Macan. We're going to show you how it handles, and finally, I'm going to go up against Mrs. B in the ISOFIX challenge.
Now, Porsche sold an absolute boatload of the original Macans, the petrol versions. So they thought, hold my bratwurst, let's make an electric version. And here it is.
The Macan has a 100 kilowatt-hour battery, providing a range of 355 miles WLTP. It does 0 to 62 miles per hour in 5.2 seconds and has a top speed of 137 miles per hour. Not only that, it charges fast, having a maximum DC charge rate of 270 kilowatts, meaning that it can go from 10 to 80% in just 21 minutes.
This electric car, Black Beauty, the Porsche Macan, comes with not one but 2 charging ports, which means you can come here to a very fast charging unit, this Ionity, or you can use the slower charging option. So if you've got a home charger, you can plug in there. But I know what you're thinking. Can you fill both sockets and get double the amount of charge? No you can't. Probably a good thing. Now, the original Macan sold a boatload for Porsche, and they thought, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But we'll give it a nice facelift for the electric age. First thing that stands out, these daytime running lights and these main headlights here, which give it that nice sporty feel. This splitter there isn't a disgruntled kid with his bottom lip out, it's actually giving you that extra downforce. Being electric, it's got various different vents here, and they've thought about the drag coefficient with this extra little airflow hole here. And on the turbo version, they've even rebadged it.
I've rebadged it, you fool.
Taking away the iconic yellow Porsche and changing it for a more silver tone. Gorgeous and very Porsche-like muscular haunches here. And this badge also houses a very cool party trick. We'll tell you about that later. I think this is my favourite angle, it's 3/4. What's yours? Or this one? Or this one? Well, welcome to the interior of the Porsche Macan EV. First impressions, it looks stunning. I think Porsche have done a fantastic job. We know that Porsche know how to design cars, but can they design electric cars? Look at that stitching, absolute perfection across the front there. These screens are phenomenal, really responsive. You've got a second screen there for your passenger, and that doesn't come as standard. I think you have to pay for the upgrade there. But one thing that they've done really well is the fact that that screen is not visible from the driver, so it's not getting distracted. If your passenger wants to do karaoke or watch YouTube, they can do on that screen, and your eye line isn't affected by that. It just feels sporty, and as soon as you get in this car, you just want to put your foot down. I mean, that is very impressive. It's a very agile car, but even accelerating through corners, it handles beautifully. You do have a heavy battery, which is built into the chassis of the car, which does actually give you that extra little bit of stability and grip on the road. Porsche are brilliant when it comes to making fast cars, but off-roaders, possibly not their forte, but this is done pretty well. You do feel quite enclosed, almost like you're in a cockpit, and this is very sturdy. But you know, if you've got very long legs, is that going to be an issue? Possibly not. No, loads of leg room down here. Electric cars don't make any noise, so they've synthesized it for you, and it sounds pretty bloody nice. Yew! I really like the noise. I think they've nailed it. It's kind of George Jetson. It's a little bit Tron. If you haven't seen the film Tron, neither have I, but apparently it's about electric things.
I wanted to see if it had any special features, so I threw our head of IT into the front passenger seat.
I know what I'm doing, kid.
To explore the second screen.
I know what I'm doing.
Within seconds, he discovered that the Macan can play games, and not only that, there's even a karaoke app. The boot clocks in at 540 litres, more than enough room for your family road trip, passing the Golf Club Challenge without breaking a sweat, and 1,348 litres with the seats down.
Neat little trick. Kick open the boot.
The boot has various tether points, extra controls for raising and lowering the suspension, and a false floor, which reveals even more storage. Oh no, it's a subwoofer. But still enough room for another woofer. And good news, the Macan has a fruit, aka a front boot, 84 litres worth in fact, and you open it in quite a unique way. Although you do need the touch of a Jedi for it to actually work.
Room for charging cables and other types of paraphernalia. Not sure what you'd put behind there. If you've got any bright ideas, let us know in the comments. A up, because here's the head up. Now the head up is basically a display that projects useful information in front of you. So at the moment, I can see this, no one else can see this, but there's a huge 3 mile an hour sign in front of me because that's how fast we're going. It also has augmented reality. So if I say, navigate to Twickenham Rugby Stadium. So now everything is in front of me on the windscreen, and it'll also give me an augmented reality prompt with a little blue flashing chevron thing saying turn left, turn right, go straight ahead, bear left, bear right. Very useful. It's got torque vectoring, which just basically gives you more grip on the road. So if it's slippy, if it's wet, etc. So as well as adaptive cruise control, it's also got InnoDrive.
InnoDrive analyses your upcoming route up to 1.8 miles ahead and adapts your speed preemptively, depending on obstacles, hills, or degree of corner, to give you the smoothest drive possible when you choose to hand over control to the car.
Yeah, so plenty of headroom, even for tall people, plenty of knee room. It is a bit tight here. Not a lot of room for manoeuvre there, unfortunately. Slight minus. Oh, panoramic roof. Lovely. You do have a couple of USB-C chargers there, a little bit of space for your phone, but not much. And ISOFIX obviously here, and in the front. So if you've got 3 kids, you're laughing or crying, depending on how you look at it. Flappy bits there if you want to put your in-flight magazine. Cup holders. Guess it'd be nice to have a little slide across there that would stop your elbows going in these holes. But apart from that, it all works.
We're continuing our string of ISOFIX challenges, which started with the Reading FC lads' attempt. Then father of 3 Dave, ending in a dead heat. But could I beat the boss?
Joining me today for the ISOFIX challenge is Mrs. B. Are you ready, Mrs. B? Ready. Good luck. On your marks, get set, go.
I was confident.
Give her a little head start.
Maybe too confident.
Oh no.
Would it come back to bite me on the bottom?
Oh. No.
Yes. Yes, it would.
I wasn't concentrating. Done. Damn it. Well played.
Could you do better? Comment below. Let's tango. But either way, a big thumbs up for the ease of installation of this ISOFIX into this Porsche, which also has front ISOFIX if you want company up front.